Hello everyone, welcome to the DPB podcast. I'm your host Ryan Mondis. This is episode number 247 for April 19th, 2022.
Welcome to the Disney Pins blog podcast, the latest news on Disney pin trading and collecting from around the world.
Welcome back to the show, everyone. Sorry I didn't have a podcast episode last week, but if you guys want all the pin news, just hit up DisneyPinNews.com and that'll take you straight to the blog page. Before we get into this week's pin news, I have one thing for housekeeping, and that is our April giveaway is now live. It's running all week. And this month we are giving away 2 pins. The winner will receive a Belle Princess Tea Party pin from Disney Parks, and then our very first DPB exclusive pin, the Mickey and the Seal. So hit up the giveaways page at Disney Pins blog, and that runs until April 23rd at 10 p.m. Eastern Time. Alright, and now for the pin news. First, we're going to start with Shop Disney. They had a new Funko Pop pin release, this one featuring the Dapper Dans on Main Street, USA. It is limited release with a retail price of $17.99. Very colorful pin, and this will be arriving at Disneyland and Walt Disney World as well. But right now, it's only available online, Shop Disney. And then also at Shop Disney was a D23 Gold Member exclusive. Features Goof Troop 30th Anniversary. Goofy and Max with some glitter embellishments are on that pin. It's limited edition of 1,000 with a retail price of $12.99. And that released on Monday, April 18th at 7 a.m. Pacific time. Next up is Loungefly, and we had a few new Loungefly releases at dpbstore.com. Most of these are still available. Some did sell out already, so just hit up the Loungefly category to take a gander. The first one is a Lion King blind box pin set. 6 different pins in this collection featuring Simba, Nala, Timon, Rafiki, and Pumbaa. And there's also a card holder lanyard to go along with this blind box pin set. And it has a little leaf as the rubber charm element. Then there were 2 new additions to the Lilo and Stitch Space Adventure collection. First, there was a jumbo pin, one of the 3-inch ones that come in a box. This one has Lilo and Stitch in the Space Adventure Rocket Ride. That's limited edition of $1,200, retail price $25. And then there was also a Lilo and Stitch Space Adventure pin set. 4 different pins on a card, retail price $25. And we also still have a few of the blind box pins left in this collection as well. And then finally, there was a new Winnie the Pooh picnic scene pin set by Loungefly. This one features Tigger, Eeyore, Piglet, and Pooh. $25 on that pin set as well. Next up is Pink a la Mode. And they had 2 new pin series that recently released. The first one is called Cute Villains. So far, there are 4 releases in this collection. The most recent feature Ursula and Hades. Those released last Thursday on the 14th. And then the next collection is called Vintage Disney Princess Series. There are 4 pins that have been released so far in this series. The latest are Tangled and Cinderella. Both of those released on Saturday, April 16th. They're a limited edition of $250 each with a retail price of $24.90. And then stay tuned to our blog post. There's going to be 2 new releases coming up this week, I believe on Thursday or Saturday. And if you use our coupon code DPB, you'll receive 5% off your order at Pink a la Mode. Next up is Toink, and they had a new Marvel Moon Knight pin release. This one is limited edition of 600 with a retail price of $12.99. That one released at the end of March. And then moving over to jewelrybrands.com, they had a new Star Wars Boba Fett Fire Spray pin. This one is open edition with a retail price of $10. Then we'll head overseas to Tokyo Disney Resort. They had a new pin celebrating their 39th anniversary. It features a dangle element with Minnie Mouse and Mickey Mouse in a canoe. I believe this is an attraction at Tokyo Disneyland. At the top it reads 39th anniversary, April 15th, 2022. Alright, and now for Disney Parks in America. I want to mention a new open edition pin that released last week. It features Beauty and the Beast, and it has a spinner element on it for the meter. So one side features Belle, and the other side features Beast. That is a retail price of $9.99. And then there was a new addition to the Vault collection at Walt Disney World for the 50th anniversary. This thing is massive. It is a huge Magic Kingdom retro park map. It comes framed with 7 pins, and it is very big. Cinderella Castle pin in the center is a super jumbo. This set is limited edition of just 100. Has a retail price of $350. You guys have to see it in person if you are at the parks. It is huge. I spotted it at Hollywood Studios. It's in the gift shop next to the dark room. I also heard it's down at Disney Springs in the co-op in the Vault area there. And I believe it's also in the Vault store at Magic Kingdom. All right, now for the new limited edition pin releases this week. First up, at Disneyland, they received the next Disney designer pin featuring Merida. I don't believe this is at Walt Disney World yet. I didn't see it when I was at the park this morning. But yeah, Merida is the next one in this series. Limited release, retail price $34.99. And then Disneyland also received their next attraction poster pin. This is the 4th one in the series, and it features Space Mountain. Limited edition of 2,000, retail price $19.99. This has to be the hottest collection of 2022. I always hear these sell out very quickly. And then for the Walt Disney World exclusives this week, first up is the next Our Transformation Story pin. This one features Hades with Pain and Panic at the bottom. This is the 4th one in the series. It is a bi-monthly collection, so it alternates between both coasts each month. Limited edition of 2,750 with the retail price of $19.99. And then Walt Disney World also received the next pinball pin. I love this collection. This is the 4th one, but the second release at Walt Disney World. So there's 2 different ones in California and then 2 different ones in Florida. 4 in total so far. This one features Monsters Inc. Limited edition of 1,500 with a retail price of $29.99. And then there was just one shared pin release this week at Disney Parks, and it is the Earth Day 2022 pin. It features Mickey Mouse and Pluto. It reads Earth Day at the top in the clouds, and then at the bottom below the daisy, it reads 2022. This is a pin-on-pin design, limited release, retail price $17.99. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for the pin news this week for April 2022 week 3. Again, if you guys want to see more news from last week, just hit up the website on the blog tab, and don't forget to enter our giveaway this month. And yeah, thank you for listening and watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your week. See ya.